Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we have for you a real treat, this absolutely gorgeous 1970 Chevrolet Nova badged as an SS. We don't know if it's really an SS or not. It doesn't have a numbers matching engine anymore, and we've got no build sheet, Protecto plate, or original window sticker for it. So we can't tell if it's a real SS or not, but man is it gorgeous. Originally a green car with a green vinyl top and green bench seat interior. It is not that anymore. It has a gorgeous pewter metallic paint job on it. It's not quite show paint, but my Lord, it is beautiful. Really, really sharp. Looks great on the car. You can see it's got that cowl hood. Not a deep one, but really nice, enough to be authoritative up front. We've got the black SS grille with correct badging, bow tie logo on the lip of the hood there. Round headlights and black bezels, integrated turn signals, and that bright new chrome bumper. Looking really sharp. As we come around to the side of the car, the stance. Oh, the stance. Let me see if I can shrink it down just a little bit. There you go. Up front, it's got QA1 adjustable coilovers. And in the back it's got oversized rear tires, so it has a little bit of a rake to it, and it looks aggressive. You can see that the way it sits with the lips of the wheel wells just starting to cover the tires, it looks absolutely cool. It looks fast sitting still. On the sides of the fenders, on both sides, we've got the faux louvers and bright Nova badging. Wheel tire treatment couldn't be any nicer. We've got the Legend Series wheels from Vision Tires, 5-spoke, metallic. They look really, really nice. Back behind them there in the front, you can see a set of Bayer brake calipers with drilled and slotted rotors. Tires are Generals all the way around. They're G Maxes in the front and Grabbers in the back. Again, a slightly larger size in the rear. Got the same Vision Legend wheels all the way around. A couple of bright features to pop here on the car. Bright wiper arms, nice bright window trim, drip rail molding, dual chrome side mirrors, chrome door handles. You can see the brightwork's in really nice shape. It really pops in the light. Looks great against this silver car. Pewter, sorry. Body's nice and straight. Panel gaps look pretty good on the car. Exhaust exits right behind the rear tire. You can see that. It's a dual exhaust. It sounds fantastic too. In the back, just what you'd expect. Another gleaming chrome bumper, SS badging. And over here we've got the Nova by Chevrolet badge. While we're in the rear of the car, I am going to pop the trunk real quick and take a gander inside. Super clean trunk, nice vinyl mat. Battery's been relocated to back here. We've got a nice newer looking set of logo black carpeted floor mats. And this thick stack here, these are receipts and installation books for all the things that somebody saved for things that have been done to the car. Not everything seems to be in here. And a lot of this work, it would seem to me, was done by an individual who bought all of those things and then did the work themselves. Because I have yet to find a shop receipt where a shop, for heaven knows what this would have cost to do. I mean, it would have been really expensive, more than what we're asking for it. So I think that it was done by an individual who was a mechanic, who didn't have an overall receipt for the whole thing, just individual receipts as he bought parts and did the work. Underneath the car, new floor pans with lizard skin liner on them to keep them nice, and lots of suspension upgrades underneath. I'll get to those as we proceed on with the video. Now that we're back up front, I am going to pause briefly. We're going to pop this hood, and I cannot wait to show you all the things that are hiding underneath. And here we are under the hood of the 1970 Chevrolet Nova, and it is a sight to behold. Check it out. Slick black paint underneath the hood, slick black paint all around the engine bay, it is not just presentable, it is something you could really be proud of when you pop it for anybody. Take it to a show, have it judged. It is gorgeous. Quality workmanship all over the place. Look at the MSD boxes there. How nicely mounted they are on the firewall. Clean, crisp, not wires and stuff going everywhere. It just looks really well put together. The heart of the matter down there, painted orange, is a 350 V8 that's been stroked to a 383 stroker. It's got aluminum heads, 383 stroker logoed black valve covers, an Edelbrock Victor Jr. single plane aluminum intake. Underneath there you can see that MSD on the throttle body. It is MSD atomic fuel injection. And our box for that is over here next to the 6AL box. On top, a black air cleaner, 383 call out decal on there, looking sharp. Up front, on all of our options, you'll see we've got a Sandon compressor. That's for the vintage air conditioning system, blows icy cold. We've got aluminum accessory pulleys, and the brackets for them too are also done in aluminum. A nice newer alternator. It is power steering. There's the fill down there, and it is a new rack and pinion steering unit in the car. Headers are by Hooker, and they look to be ceramic coated. A vacuum pump and canister have been added because of the larger crankshaft and camshaft in the stroked out engine. Somebody, when they built it, wanted to make sure it didn't diminish their brake power and the vacuum that was going on in the car, so they installed this. Real smart move. Brake system, totally been gone through. We've got brand new master cylinder and booster, new proportioning valve. They are drilled and slotted rotors all the way around on all four corners, PBR calipers in the back, and like I mentioned before, Bayer calipers in the front. Speaking of front, up at the very front of the engine, we've got a nice chrome cover on top of the Griffin radiator, which is real nice. It's got two 1-inch cores in it. We've got a 2-core trans cooler up front as well. So this car will do fantastic on a hot summer's day with the air conditioning on, cruising down the road, no problem at all. Lots to love about how this has all been done up here. Another thing I can show you in the front while we're up here, tubular control arms. And like I mentioned before, QA1 coilovers on the front. It's got a Hotchkiss sway bar up front as well. Back in the back, you will find, here, I'll see if I can get down under here and show it to you. These sliding traction bars here. They are easily adjustable. I forget what they call them, what the name brand of them is. You'll have to refer to the ad. It's a lot to remember on this car, so many upgrades. But it does have those. It has QA1 non-adjustable shocks in the rear, as well as another Hotchkiss sway bar back there. So lots of suspension upgrades. Underside of this car looks great. Please take a long look at the photographs in our photo array. The last batch of photographs are the ones from underneath the car, and they look impressive. You can see down here the mechanicals for the new Flaming River steering column that's been put in. So many upgrades, just upgrades everywhere you look. This beast of a 383 is mated up to a 200 R4 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. Got a 10-inch torque converter, a new drive shaft, leads back to a 12-bolt rear end, open gears, real freeway friendly. You could drive this baby at 80 miles an hour, no sweat, and probably get pretty decent gas mileage. As we head to the interior of the car, continuing to be impressed. It is sharp. You'd never guess this was green interior by looking at it. And now it's got these nice bucket seats. Those are Pro Car seats from Scat, and they are in great shape. First, let's take a look at the door cards. OEM correct. We've got the bright strip, the white strip, your ubiquitous left arm armrest, crank windows. Door cards are in great shape. Got a nice bright Fisher body sill plate leading you in. Black hook and loop carpet in good condition. And it'll look really nice with those logoed floor mats out of the back in here. Back seat looks unsat in. It does have seat belts. It is in good condition, as you can see. Back on the rear package tray, a couple of 6x9s that work with the stereo system. Let's focus on these seats for a minute. These are like brand new. No wear. And they are kind of severe bolsters, but this is a rowdy car, and you want to be sitting still when you go tearing around in this. Easy to get in over that bolster with the D-shaped steering wheel that's in here. It's aftermarket. It's attractive. It's got black leather wrap on it, chrome elements, horn button works quite loudly. It's nice to have that flat spot at the bottom here. It's easy to get your legs underneath of it when you're getting in and out of the car. And it is a tilt, like I said before, as you can see there. All right. Down here on the floor between the seats, a hammer shifter from B&M. And it is correct. You can see 1, 2, 3, and drive. It's correct for that 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. You've got the leather stitched boot and a really nice handle here from B&M. It's sharp. Nice unit. And the this does light up when you turn the lights of the car on, as it should. Just show you the passenger seat real quick. Looks just as fine as the driver's seat does. Looks really, really good. Dash, crack-free, black vinyl topper. We do have an aftermarket gauge bezel over here. And a new set of gauges from Autometer. And it's your usual 4 suspects plus a tack plus a speedo. On the passenger side of the dash, it's just painted that same beautiful pewter metallic down here. And you've got just your factory issue ashtray and empty glove box. Nothing going on there. You can see speakers, or not speakers, sorry, vents down here. These are for the vintage air system, and they crank out the ice cold air conditioning, hot heat, real responsive and easy to use. And the controls for that are right here on the dash. See vintage air. And those do light up and look real pretty when you turn the headlights on. Down below, a JVC, AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth stereo, plays through a new dash speaker, and those 2 6x9s that are in the back. Focusing our attention over to the left side, we've got working 2-speed wipers, and there's your pole for the lights. Again, all located in this aftermarket bezel. It looks really good. Does the trick. Mileage on the car is non-actual at 1,493 it looks like there, and I would expect that's just mileage since all of this was done, since the gauge cluster was put in. Now, backing all these electronics up is a new painless wiring harness. So what hasn't been done to this car? It's got a new gas tank, it's got a new fuel pump, it's got, I mean, what haven't they done here? It is an impressive automobile, no doubt about it, and it's got to be a blast to go drive around. I'd love to have this car for 2 hours on a sunny day and go tearing around having fun in it. Somebody's going to be real lucky when they buy this one. Now that we've taken a look, I'm going to fire this beast up. I can't wait for you to hear it. This is going to be a nice cold start, and I want you to watch. My foot is not going to go on that gas pedal. You can hear the sound there of the external fuel pump. And here we go. Oh, foot. See, down here that was a nice cold start. Oil pressure looking good. Responsive. Tachometer. Oh man, listen to that stroker go. I'm going to turn on the lights so you can see everything illuminate here. Red gauges off to the sides, speedo and tack in white. The gauges for the vintage air backlight. I'm going to go ahead and crank up some AC for you. Blowing gale force winds out of there. Stereo looks good, sounds good. I haven't played with it very much, but it's a JVC unit. It's a nice one. Like I mentioned before, you can see the indicator light up on this B&M shifter. Simply awesome, folks. Man, what a car. Nice tight black vinyl headliner. Rear panels look nice. Back seat looks really nice. There is so much to love about this Nova by Chevrolet. I'm going to shut our lights off briefly here. I'm going to show you the wipers work. Boy, that's the fast speed. That's slow speed. What a car. Let's hop out and give a listen to the tune playing by those pipes. Oh, this is one rowdy Chevy, folks. If you got any questions about this 1970 Chevy Nova, please give us a call. Here in Columbus at Cruisin Classics, our number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to help you get financing on this car. We've got a couple lenders who specialize in classic car lending. We can get it transported from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier, and we're here to answer all your questions. I encourage you to please read the full ad and take a look at all the photos, especially those undercarriage pictures. It is impressive the amount of money that's been spent on this car. You could never build this car again today at this price. Again, Cruisin Classics, 614-276-7355 in Columbus, Ohio. We sure appreciate all you viewers. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.